Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
56 to Mike, boy. 57, 57, 57. Go. Go. Mike, 56.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, 15. Mike, 57. I got you. 57's the Mike. Watch 57.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Let's 56. Sunday.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll fire one down. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
14. 52. Here we go. Deep. On deck. Defense. On deck. On deck.
From the 29, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
First down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Made at the 49-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 56 to mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Get ready. Attack. Get ready. Mark.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working from the gun, Mahomes looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Falcons 14. Panthers nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. He completes this one to Mack. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Gain of 10.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
On 1st down, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
With the score.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
We got to go. In and out. Let's go. We got 3. Hey, switch gears. Line 52.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 5. That one good for 33 and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Let's go, D. Go. We hold this.
Second down and goal. Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Wilson flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Adam Vinatieri on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Check 59, Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Mahomes pass.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Wilson. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack.
Wilson.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Falcons' 14-yard line.
Who's that? Hey, tight there. There you go. Good. Kill. Check 3. One flip. Go.
from the gun. Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Mack. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
You're an old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A gain of 5. First down, Atlanta. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons.
At the 45-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Falcons 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice for the
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
27-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd and 8. They go play action with Wilson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Russell.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Take it in at the 22. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
On the keeper.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Check 3, check 3. Check 31, check 31.
Third quarter starts with a run by Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. April.
And that'll set him back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Wilson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Panther, 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Carrier.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Come. Plug up. Slap. There. Check. Mike 50. Let's get it. Mike 50.
From the 44, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. On
3rd down, Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Carolina.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
A loss of 2.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Looking to run with Mack. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Falcons 28, Panthers 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Watch the twitch.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
17-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker.
Intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the handoff, it's Mack. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Now a run with Mack. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
At the 13-yard
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete to DK.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
At the 6-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They get this out left, and he is out of bounds here.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. This is Brown on the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Malcolm Brown His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Now it's Wilson. Off the option, that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So just a three-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. One foot is safe.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
57's Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, Ripple is. Check Mike 57. Mike 57. I got you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
35-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. How about your respect? Give them more than what I get.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Under 10. 10. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll move the chains. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first three quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, check 24. Let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's second and 9. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Room here to run. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the former Falcon, Desmond Trufant. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Hey, 0-0-0. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hey, 950. Almost special. Almost special. Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw again, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Let him know, let him know. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Good job right there,
Now a man coming off a career season. Here's Kenyon Drake. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
14, Tempo.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This short throw caught by Goddard. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Carolina.
But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Check 56. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Yellow. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. Right there. 56. I got him.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Here's Pollard again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now here's Pollard. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Falcons 40.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
1st down, Panthers.
Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Second turn, defense. Second turn, defense. Let's go. Good. Hey, alert. Let's go, man. Pull down. I got you, boy. Hey.
Now Wilson. Being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Holmes on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13. Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.